Hey guys, so I am entering my peak week. Oh my god, you guys. It feels insane to think that how far ago I started thinking this journey is going to be so long, which in a way it has been. And then now it's about to be my last week. So this time next Sunday, I will be on stage. That freaked me out saying that. So tomorrow I fly to Bangkok and I will be staying with my coach and his girlfriend. And next Saturday we will drive down to Pattaya, and that's where my competition will be. And then the next day I will fly back here. My stomach is full of butterflies right now, but it's not officially peak week yet, not until tomorrow. So I'm going to go and do my last workout here in Phuket for now. Olympia just happened, and Laura Lee is, even though she's bikini and wellness, she's just I just love her so much. And it's so amazing to just see her journey and how she didn't win for a couple years, and then now she won. And then Chris Bumstead and how he retired. And I just love him and respect him so much as a man in bodybuilding, because I feel like being in the fitness industry for 20 years now, it's an industry that's just full of so much ego. I feel like he's such a good example for men in the fitness industry, and how open he is and how much he talks about his emotions and feelings. I've seen interviews where he's crying, how much he talks about his wife. Now he has a baby. So anyways, after Olympia, I watched this podcast episode on with him and Chris Williamson, who I love so much. If you're watching this, it would be my dream to film a workout with you. But yeah, so Chris Williamson and Chris filmed a podcast, and Chris Bumstead was talking about how, his values have shifted, which I think is so admirable because now he has a baby and all of that. He was talking so much about relationships and, the process of how he's never really had to do this alone. He's always had the support of his girlfriend, now wife, and how much that's helped him. And it really hit me hard because I saw a video last night also talking about just how prep can be such a lonely journey and competing can be so lonely. I wanted to talk about that because as someone who's chronically single right now, for the last 2 years, I feel like I've struggled a lot with loneliness ever since I've been single, especially living in Thailand. In a way, I enjoyed the loneliness of prep because I feel like it has been the first time in a long, long time. I've always been somebody who lives in balance and somebody who, tries to say yes to things. I say no to a lot of things. Trust me, I say no to a lot. But I also, always try to say yes to things and show up to things. And this prep has been the time in my life of just really being so selfish in such a way that I haven't been in forever, if not my whole life. And it's just been my only priority has been myself and my prep. I've said no to basically everything, and I've had to be so selfish. Anytime I've seen friends, it's been to go, I tell them, hey, the only thing I could really do is get coffee or go on walks. So the friends that have been down to do that, those are the friends that I have seen. The friends that possibly want to go out to eat or go to events or something, I haven't seen those friends at all because I am not putting myself in those situations. There's been maybe 1 or 2 times I have, and I am strong enough, but I didn't want to consistently put myself in those situations. So it's been a super selfish time, because this is going to sound so selfish, but I don't really care if anybody is upset about that, because I have a goal, and if somebody doesn't support this goal, then I don't really want them in my life anyways. I'm not a professional or anything, but if I was a professional athlete, it would be the same thing. You would respect your friend who's a professional athlete preparing to have a game or compete or whatever it is. So even though I'm not at that level, it's still the same priority to me and it's still a big goal of mine, So that's kind of where I've been at. And so this selfishness has been kind of nice because it's just been like a time in my life to not only be like incredibly selfish for the first time, but also just truly go inward. And maybe a lot of people struggle with loneliness because they're not used to being alone. I'm not only an only child, but I have moved to multiple countries by myself. I haven't known a soul in any of these places, and I've just had to like start over every single time. Even when I moved to Hawaii, that was the same thing. I didn't know one single human there. I had to completely just start all over, and same thing in every country I've lived in. So I think because of that, it's gotten me very much used to doing things alone and very much used to these lonely times. But something about prep, like when I would have these kind of moments of feeling lonely, I feel like in a way it was like an opportunity for me to just like dive a little bit deeper within myself. And that's what I was really thinking about it as and using it as. And like, I just kept thinking like, what else can I do to like dive deeper in myself? Whether it was my mind, like trying to work on my mindset more, whether it was editing videos of all the stuff I've been filming for TikTok and Instagram, and sending these videos to my editor, shout out Rachel, too, for my YouTube, and reading and like focusing on all the things like my workout, my steps, my walks, like all of these different things. It was just like different opportunities for me to dive a little bit deeper in myself and sit with this feeling of like I'm going on this journey by myself, and the only person that truly understands at its core is me. And so I just like would sit with that and really think about like, wow, like this is my own kind of mind, body, soul journey that I'm going on right now. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed that I had this like excuse of like, I'm on prep to say no to everything and like just really like dive deep within myself. It's kind of like right now what's really trending is this like winter arc mentality of like winter approaching and everybody kind of like shutting everyone else out and really focusing on your goals and your workouts and your fitness and all of that. And that's kind of like what this prep has been for me. It's kind of been my like winter arc of just like shutting everything down and just really going within myself, like mind, body, soul, because I'm a completely different person. Like right now, I'm a completely different person from when I started this prep, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually and just on every level. So I just wanted to share that because I've been seeing a lot of videos talking about like how lonely it is. And I think that if you try to shift the mindset of using this as an opportunity to really like be selfish with no shame, and also just use this as an opportunity to really just dive deep within yourself, then you might not see it as like such a like lonely time, But yeah, if you guys can watch that interview with Chris, it is so, so good. There's just so many gems. I like screen recorded so many parts because I'm like, I want to just like rewatch these little clips. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a really great interview on all levels. But yeah, let's go do my upper body day. If you've been watching my vlogs, thank you for coming along on this journey with me. And yeah, last week, here we go. All right, you guys, this is my favorite coffee truck. We are going to get some coffee and then we're going to walk the hill that I always walk up. So let's grab coffee. And I forgot my phone, which I use to pay. Hi. Yeah, it's for my YouTube. Hello guys, good morning. I am in Bangkok and I am at my coach's building right now and I'm about to do my cardio. It's my last 2 days of 45 minutes of cardio, so it's like a weird feeling where I feel like semi happy about it but also like sad because I'm just so used to it. It's such a part of my routine. Let me show you guys the view. Here I am. This is the gym. And then look at this view while I'm on the treadmill. Woo! Alright guys, it is peak week and this is my first workout. Yesterday I just did 12,000 steps. I did like 15,000 steps. But I wasn't really supposed to do any cardio yesterday, but I flew from Phuket to Bangkok and I am now at the famous Muscle Factory. I'm doing my lower body day and I'm supposed to keep it a little bit lighter and not go all the way till failure, but that's very hard for me to do. So yeah, let's do some leg curls. All right, I'm already failing at not going till failure. I don't know how to not. I'll give you guys a little gym tour in a second. But yeah, I don't know my full peak week plan yet, but I do know that I have 45 minutes cardio today, 45 minutes cardio tomorrow, and then I only go down to 20 minutes. And then I think I have like 3 days of carbing up, but today and tomorrow I think I'm eating the same like my normal plan. So it'll be interesting. I do feel a bit low energy, even though I slept really good. It'll be interesting to see. We are on my most hated exercise. The hack squat. I'm also like learning all the machines of this gym because every single gym you go to, it's like whole different equipment, and it's almost like you go through this like embarrassing stage a little bit because you just like don't know how to use anything. Like I didn't even know how to figure out the door earlier. You have to like wave your hand. Anyways, let's do some hack squats. I'm already dying. All right, guys. I can't even hear myself talking, but we just finished RDLs. So my problem right now is I have a case of this is a new and exciting gym, and I don't want to leave. So I'm supposed to be like taking it easy, but it's just like so fun. It's like being at a new playground, and everyone here is like a bodybuilder. So yeah, it makes me not want to leave. So I'm supposed to only do one more exercise, but I don't know. We'll see. So I am at day 2 at the famous Muscle Factory here in Bangkok, and I am doing an upper body day. Today, the second day of peak week, I only have one full upper body day, 20 minutes of cardio and 10K steps. It's a pretty chill day, and then I have 2 posing lessons, so let's get through the upper body and then I'll take you guys along for the rest of the day. Hi, Coach.
Hello.
So I'm going to have Felix explain exactly what we're doing during peak week.
Hey guys, so my name is Felix. I'm Tiffany's coach, obviously. I hope you can understand me. My English is not that good, but yeah, peak week. It's the miracle week everyone talks about. Everyone is like looking forward to peak week. So what we try to do in the peak week is pretty simple. We want to drop fatigue because the work is already done. If you're not lean enough at peak week, you have a problem. So we are now in the perfect state. Like Tiffany's shape is perfect. We are lean enough. The conditioning is good. And now it just comes down to drop fatigue because we want to look fresh on stage. We don't want to look tired. So that means slow down the cardio, like decreasing steps and eating more. It's very important to have like enough energy because food is always a part of like our engine, like the gasoline of our body. So we want to fill up the muscles. We try to increase carbs, slowing down the proteins to don't affect the digestion too much, and increasing the fat a little bit. Our muscles have also like triglyceride storages. Like that means fat is also a part of the carb up and fullness process. And basically we try to fill up our muscle now with the carbs and the triglycerides to create a real full look that the muscle is pushing against the skin. And as more the muscle pushes against the skin, as like sharper you look. You have to understand if you're training a lot and if you're creating a lot of fatigue, you're holding water based on inflammation, based on cortisol, and that's all we want to try to like get out now. And for example, today, Tiffany has no training, no cardio, and as less steps as possible. So that means we try to bring down her cortisol level as low as possible and just eating and resting to really drop the fatigue and flush out the water in a certain way. We try to, I don't want to say we manipulate the water. We try to switch it from subcutaneous in like intracellular, like intramuscular. As I said, we want that the muscle looks really full and the skin looks really like thin and just is over the muscle and like the muscle pushes against the skin. We want to achieve a healthy, feminine look. So yeah, basically the peak week is, as I said, like dropping down fatigue and getting back fullness, creating a really fresh, healthy look. Bodybuilding is like a catwalk show or something, right? Yeah. No one want to see a model on the catwalk who looks really tired, and because you're presenting your body and you're presenting yourself and you're doing all these makeup and hairs and like everything should be on point, and we want to look fresh, we want to look healthy and not tired, and we don't want to look like 23 weeks of prep. That's basically it. So yeah, that's the peak week. Like it's not magical. It's just dropping fatigue, getting full, getting a fresh, healthy look, and bringing the best package on stage.
Hey guys, so I'm 2 days out from my first bodybuilding competition. I am still in Bangkok at Muscle Factory. So it's my second day of carbing up. So I had my rice meal and protein powder with berries and dark chocolate first thing in the morning. And then I did my final posing lesson, which is wild. And then I just ate my pre-workout, which is basically the same thing. I'm going to do a training with my coach. And then after my training, I have chicken breasts with pineapple and rice. And then I have another rice meal, and then chicken breast, pineapple, rice again, and then another rice meal. So it's basically like rice meal, chicken breast, rice meal, chicken breast. So yeah, I definitely feel like my body like burns through the carbs really fast, and I feel less full from having less protein and having more carbs. Like my body's just using the carbs for energy. So it's not the best feeling. And I will say, like, usually if I were to have a lot of carbs, I would move my body a lot more. Like I would be walking more, I would be working out. And so because I'm not doing that, I feel a little bit more like lethargic and tired. It's not really my favorite feeling. This is probably how a normal person feels, but it's definitely not my favorite feeling. But yeah, today has been good. The owner of the gym came up to me and he gave me a free shirt and he told me to wear it to represent the famous Muscle Factory. I mean, like Dr. Mike Israetel was just here. Like some of my favorite fitness people and YouTubers and stuff have all been here, so that was like kind of an honor to me for him to come up to me and give me a free shirt and tell me to like represent the gym. And then so many people are complimenting me, and it's crazy because it just shows how different humans are. You know, there's some people that would take all these compliments and just be like, so I don't want to say like big headed because it's so great to have confidence, but like, yeah, their ego would be like boosted a lot, where it's like I get this imposter syndrome where I'm like, okay, I'm receiving all these compliments and I'm trying to really take it in and feel good about myself, but then at the same time I don't believe it when I look in the mirror. And so because of that, I just kind of feel like I have this like imposter syndrome, and I'm like, the second that I start to feel like I get confidence and feel like I look good, I just like doubt myself, and I'm like, Tiffany, you're too confident, like you need to like come back down to earth, you know? So I don't know, it's like I'm afraid to fully believe it, and I'm afraid to, I don't know, it's like I'm afraid to have this confidence and it not be real and not be true and not be worthy. I just hope that when I step on the stage, I can like at least try to embody this like feeling, I guess. That's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah, it's been good. I can't believe I'm 2 days out. I've been just feeling constant butterflies in my stomach. So we're going to do a training with my coach, and then we're going to head to Pattaya. So here we go. Final countdown. So I have upper body today, but I have to keep it light and not go to failure. It's just kind of like a 30-minute like pump, which is my worst nightmare because I want to go hard, but let's do it. So we're going to start with dumbbell raises, keeping it light and just kind of doing like 15 to 20 reps. So let's go. I don't know if you guys know this this song right here. I am obsessed with. It's like makes me feel badass. Oh, hi. What are we doing today?
Literally having fun. No, today is last pump session, just upper body. Why we don't train lower body as a wellness competitor 2 days out? It's pretty simple. We don't want like any inflammations. We don't want to create fatigue in the legs. We don't want them ripped or striated, but we just want them a little bit like that. You can see the striations, and if we would train now and create inflammations, the slight water retention there would like bring this a little bit off. So that's the reason why we don't train legs anymore. But we want a little bit fullness and a little bit like roundness in our upper body section, like delts and back, and just a few sets of like delts and back and a little bit arms, just to bring a little bit blood flow into the muscle. And that's it. Like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, nothing really special. Yeah.
Good morning. I am currently at Muscle Factory in Pattaya. I am trying to get my posing done before registration is at like 2:30. It's currently like 9 a.m. or something. So I'm just trying to practice my posing. I'm not feeling the best this morning. I'm feeling a little like drowsy. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, anxiety. My brain isn't the best, but I'm here doing the damn thing. Let's do it. Hello guys, we are on the way to registration and to get a tanning.
I don't get tan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just me.
I'm just relaxed now. I think the work is done, right? It's just like getting registration done now, getting the tan on, and almost time to shine. How do you feel?
I feel a lot better after posing this morning. I feel like it'll come together when I'm on the stage. Let's pray. So as you guys can see, it's pretty madness in here. There's like literally people everywhere. So this could take forever. So we will see. I brought my meal and everything, and we'll see how long it takes. So here's Mike. We're on the same team. We actually know each other from Chiang Mai. Yeah. One of my first friends.
2 years ago?
Yeah. But yeah, we've been here an hour. We still have to wait for all those people.
4 more hours to go.
Hey guys, so I didn't really film a lot today, to be honest, but I did my tanning this morning. I did the registration, I did my tanning. Let me show you guys. I got my certificate of participation, and my number is 162. And I'm eating my last meal, which was 50 grams chicken, 30 grams of rice, and 50 grams pineapple, and 10 grams of almond butter in this teeny tiny little bowl. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm pretty hungry. The last few days have been the least amount of protein I've eaten and the least amount of, I guess, like substantial food. Even though I was carving up, I'm just so used to eating like more higher protein, and that's what really like gives me that full feeling. But I also just prepared my meal for tomorrow, which is rice meal with a little bit of protein powder, almond butter, and banana. It's an interesting feeling knowing that I worked hard for 27 weeks to like reach this moment. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. I just hope I can get a good night's sleep tonight so that I can just feel my best tomorrow. That's the end of this vlog, and then I'll show you guys on show day. Here's to tomorrow. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you've been following this journey, I thank you so much, and yeah.